What's up, you guys? It's Eric, and welcome to the first ever episode of High Visions. I'm joined by a special guest, so let's get right into it. First and foremost, who are you and where are you from?
My name's Ethan. I'm from Reno, Nevada.
Nice. All right. We want to start you off with like a quick bonus question, like the people want to know this. Does pineapple go on pizza?
It used to, but not anymore.
Not anymore. Do you eat pineapple on pizza?
I'm not really a pizza guy anymore, but no, I don't really do pineapple anymore.
All right, man. Well, guys, today we are joined by Ethan. Ethan is a photographer. He has his own clothing line, and he is from Reno, Nevada. He is 23 years old. 22 years old. My bad. 22 years old. He is 22 years old, and he is a visionary here in Reno, Nevada. So, first and foremost, bro, what made you want to be a photographer?
I just like capturing like where I'm at, capturing images. I like the aesthetic to it. Just having the memories, going somewhere, like being able to document it and just being able to look back on it for sure.
Oh yeah, man. So this is kind of leading into what you do. So I know you got a brand, it's called Persistent, and then you used to have a brand that was called Ethan. But overall, what made you want to start a clothing brand?
I had the vision for the clothes like way younger. Like elementary school, I was doing designs.
Yeah.
And like I just didn't have any money to make clothes, but I would design. Like I had all these different ideas.
Yeah.
So when I finally had like a certain base of people that I knew would buy it, then I went all in on it. And just like I was always into fashion.
Yeah.
And so I always knew like I wanted to make my own things too, because I would go shopping sometimes and I wouldn't see like anything I liked, and I knew if I made something that was like personal to me that I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I just was always into clothes, like designing, like I make new designs all the time, so it's just really fun, like, and then people buy it and you see people wearing it. It's super cool.
Yeah. So what you rocking right now? Which one is it?
Persistent. My boy Hernan, this is our collaboration. He actually made the design. This is his signature right here. This is honestly one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Little pop of color.
Yeah.
His little splash in there.
Oh, yeah.
And that was our first collaboration. So
yeah,
super
that's
special.
actually that's dope. I fuck with it.
Super special piece.
That's dope. All right. Well, talking about everything.
Sure.
Who's someone who inspires you? Who do you look up to?
I look up to a lot of like music artists. Like I can't even name like just a lot of them, just because they start from nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And like they have a lot of people that doubt them, and they just like persevere through everything, and they just make something out of nothing. And I think like that's where Persistent comes from, is like just keep going, even if like you fail, and even if like things don't work out and no one supports you, like you just keep going, because that's what you love to do.
Yo, that's dope. I like that. You have like a message behind your brand.
Yes,
Yeah, that's dope. Where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
Hopefully like in a different city. I want to be like, I always wanted to be in California, but the money's got to be right for that,
Yeah.
But hopefully in another city, like just waking up every day like happy with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Not regretting anything, not like always seeking for more, but not not wishing that I had something different, being thankful where I'm at, just being happy every day, honestly.
I could see that for him. I could really see that for you, because you're always making like new designs every day. You're always pushing with your photography, and you're always doing like such good things for like the city as well. And with all the experience that you had, like with shooting for people and giving out your clothing line, and you met a lot of people on your way up. So my question is, who is your favorite artist you've met your whole life? If you had to choose one, who would it be?
Yeah, that's tough. I'd say Josh Alexander is probably one of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
Like I saw potential in him super early. He was like my first music video too.
Yeah.
Just a crazy artist, like crazy talent. And like I always tell him too, like I haven't seen him for a little while, but like he's gonna be the reason he doesn't succeed. Like he has the music, he just has to put it out.
Yeah.
But he's a crazy artist, like definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah. And then talking like big artists that you like met in your life, who do you think is like your favorite artist you met?
Probably Young T.O.
Yeah.
That's like one of my favorite artists. And he was just super genuine when I met him. Because he's in the group, well, he was in the group. And like he was like, after the show, like they all came out. But he was like the first one there, like last one to leave. And he was just super genuine. Like I met him, like he was just a normal person, you know.
Yeah.
And he was super cool to me, like appreciative, you know.
Yeah. Yo, that's dope. So you've done so much in your whole life, and you're 22. You have this big dream. What's one of the biggest obstacles you faced your whole life?
I guess just like knowing that, because I feel like the age or the generation we grow up in, like is really like media, like internet based, you know, like a lot of the creative side, and it gets like really saturated, you know. And I think back to even like just when I was in middle school, like how, I'm not gonna say how much easier it could have been, but like how less, like YouTube was kind of like starting out, like people could get popular easier, but now it's like everyone's doing it, or a lot of people are doing it, so it's like I feel like it's just hard to get more traction. But I think like it just comes down to like how much do you want it, you know? Because like if a bunch of people want it, you just gotta want it more.
Exactly. Yeah. So would you say like it's hard to like promote stuff nowadays since like there's so many people doing it and all that?
Yeah, I think it's hard. Like I think it's hard because like a lot of people are good too. Like it's not just about being good. Like you gotta just get lucky sometimes. You gotta like know the right people. It's not just about being good.
Yeah. Talking back to you meeting so many artists from around and all that, I want you to tell me your top 5 local artists. Top 5 artists from Reno.
All right. My boy Peso for sure.
Shout out baby Kid Peso. He performed at my school.
He's killer. He's gonna be big.
Yeah.
Josh Alexander for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, man. Let me think. I can't leave anybody out. Definitely the Castaways from Tahoe.
Yeah.
Lil OD. They're really killer. They're working hard. Like they've been going to different cities, doing big things. Like I think they're gonna make some momentum this year.
As of like right now, who's like your favorite artist?
Like in general?
Yeah.
I've been listening to Lil TJ a ton right now.
Yeah.
I really like him.
You really fuck with the new album?
It's been growing on me. Like first couple listens, I didn't really like it, but there's some gems in there. There's some songs I don't like, but there's some good ones. I still think his last album was super good.
All right. So my next question for you is, what's one thing you really love about Reno?
I guess it's just like where the people I love live, you know? Like the people close to me, it's where I grew up at. It'll always be a place that'll be special to me. You know, even though I feel like I have dreams bigger than here, like it's always gonna be home, you know?
What's one of your biggest goals that you want to accomplish?
Just be successful, like be able to get everything I want to the level I want to get it, and just wake up every day just knowing like I did what I had to do and now I can enjoy like exactly what I was searching for, you know?
Yeah. One thing I want to talk about is your project that you might be starting, Persistent Records. And you're saying that you're thinking about starting like your own like record label and like signing a lot of people like from Reno and all that. Can you tell us more about Persistent Records?
I mean, the goal is like for it to be like a creative label, you know, like because the thing is like an issue I've seen is a lot of artists, like they know how to make music, they're really like gifted vocally, lyrically, but they don't know how to market themselves. And like people aren't supposed to know how to do everything, so that's where I could come in and like really help build them, like visually, you know, be able to get them photos, videos, all that kind of stuff, but then also market them, like market their music, put their music out, like just build them, you know. And I feel like between like me and someone else, like we could really just go somewhere with that, you know.
You worked with a lot of people in your life. Who do you think is your most favorite person you've ever worked with? Like either it's like a client or like it's like someone you want to go like just meet in person, just any like who's someone you loved meeting?
I would say between my boy Hernan, he's big into fashion, like he's starting a lot of things. He's really gifted. And honestly, my boy Trev, like me and him used to shoot all the time.
Yeah.
He's really like.
No, I'm trying to get Trev on this. I'm trying to get Trev on High Visions.
Visionary, like super like creative, really like a different vibe. Like he really likes Travis Scott, and he reminds me of him, just in the sense like he makes like these crazy things just so cool. And he's just got a crazy vibe, like super like unreal.
Yeah, Trev is like I remember I went to Corday's concert, and he was an opener, and it's crazy. Like I've been listening to his music too, and like it's crazy to believe like he like I really like his music, and I thought he never knew me, and then one day he DMs me, he's like, yo, I really like your music. I'm like, what the hell? No, he's a cool dude.
He's super genuine too, you know. He's very like he hits people up, like he'll congratulate, he hypes everyone up too.
Yeah, I like that
shows
about
and
him.
everything.
Yeah.
So he's a solid dude.
Yeah, Trev was he's the first person where I was in a mosh pit. Like his music, like I never been in a mosh pit before, and he was performing, and he said, yo, open up the mosh pit, and like that was the first mosh pit I ever been in, and it was an honor, you know. But hey, Trev, if you're watching this, hit me up. Let's get this interview going. I really like him. Like he has like such a unique style, for sure. How he is and all. So pretty much, I wanted to ask you this question. It's so you're really getting into a lot of videography and a lot of you've been doing photography for a while. What do you recommend for someone out there that wants to pursue that?
Like recommend equipment, like that kind of thing. I would say like don't go too crazy too early. Like my first cameras were like super basic, like super cheap, but you can get so creative with that. Like you don't need a nice camera to get like creative photos. Like don't go spend like $3,000 on a camera, because it's not gonna make you shoot. It's not gonna make you creative. Like start small. And like every time you upgrade for a reason, you know. Like every time I've upgraded a camera, it's been like for a specific reason why I'm doing it. I'm not just buying it because it's nicer, you know. So like start small, like because you don't even know if you're gonna like it like early on, you know.
I feel
so just like start small. Because the creativity is like what's gonna make it. It's not the quality of camera.
So, who is your dream collaboration? Who's someone you want to work with?
I want to work with A$AP Rocky.
A$AP, yo.
Because he's like,
shout out
so
A$AP.
Creative. Like every photo he posts, like he doesn't really like make a ton of music anymore, it feels like, but just like he's just a visionary, you know. Just like I think he's like one of the coolest rappers, even though I don't think he has like enough music out. Like I don't really listen to him that often anymore, but I think he's just like crazy talented. Just cool, like fashion guy. You know?
What are some future festivals you're gonna attend within this year, maybe, or like next year?
I'm hoping to go to Rolling Loud this year. I think they're doing Miami. When they do Bay Area again, like I have to be there.
Did you go last year?
I went. I think last year, or the year before. I think it was the year before. But that was so fun. Like, it was a good one. Like,
who was your favorite to perform?
Damn, probably SOB/RBE. That was because that was like when I was like super into them,
like huge fan.
And I was like, oh my god, that was fun. But there were a lot of good performances. It's fun. Like it's a fun event because it's just like odds are you're gonna like at least half of the people there, you know.
And speaking about festivals, do you ever feel like you want to do one, like one for Reno, like the Persistent Festival or something?
No, I would love to do that. I just look around. I'd have to find like an outdoor venue. But most definitely, I'd like to do that for sure. Like bring in some big artists. And then have local artists too, and just like sell, like have like merch booths. And like food, and just go crazy.
Definitely.
But yeah, definitely, that'd be cool.
Quick trivia: name 5 states.
Nevada, California, Idaho, Texas, Florida.
Okay. You got it. All right, man. Well, we're gonna get close to ending the interview. I just wanted to let you guys know that if you guys are interested in Ethan, all his links will be down in the description down below. If you guys are interested in copying a hoodie, go for it. You have your own website, right?
Yeah, I have the website. It's just Exthvn.com. I'm making another like persistent site, but it's not ready yet.
Well, any last words for the people out there? Shout yourself out. Do anything. Say anything.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Man.
I'm definitely excited to see your future interviews for sure. Like, you got the right spirit, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Definitely
man.
inspire me. So
Yeah. Oh.
very excited. Very thankful that I'm the first one too.
No, yeah, this is the first episode, man.
Awesome.
And we're just gonna keep growing. We're just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger people every single episode. So thank you guys for tuning in to episode number 1 of High Visions. It's been Eric,
Ethan.
and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.